In this session I'll show you how to launch a AWS EC2 instance. That is, EC2 has AWS has various components. It has EC2 for virtual machine, and S3 for storage system, IAM for authentication manager, and Route 53 for DNS. So it has several components. So let's see, 7 or 8 components. So we'll go through one by one, but first component to go through is EC2. So there are many people have asked this question, like which is the first component to start and how to start AWS. So first, AWS Management Console, you have to open that in Google, and then you have to register it using username and password. You have to set username. I'll show you AWS Management Console. So this is the first link which you will get. So many people ask that whether like they will be charged. Initially you will be charged only with 2 rupees, and then later it will be refunded to your account, and auto debit will not be enabled by default. So AWS will ask you for the payment even if you are using the components on regular basis, because what I do is I use for demo purpose, and then I stop the instance or delete the instances so they don't charge. So you have to go and sign up here. So it will take I have a separate video for this sign up process. You have to just enter. So this is not a very tough job. Create a new AWS account where you have to enter the email address, password, confirm password, and then account name. And then when you will continue, it will ask for your card details and then address, name. And after completing everything, you will get this page. Okay, and find services, you have to type EC2. So this is nothing but virtual machine. So initially you'll find everything with 000, running instances 0. So you have to go to instance and then launch instance. So I have created already 2 instances. So you will get the option for different operating system here, like Red Hat, SUSE Linux. So according to your requirement, let's say you have to run a machine learning component, then you have to take this. So you have to first check your requirement. So currently I have requirement only to run a few programs and small applications like Apache. So I always recommend to start with Ubuntu 18.04. So you can select this. Even you have Windows in that, and you can connect it using remote desktop VNC server. So it's view and launch, and I have selected micro. So this is like a small configuration only for learning purpose. If you have a startup and you have a lot of data, then big data, then you have to choose a big configuration, then you will be charged accordingly. So in this they'll provide 16 GB of hard disk space and 1 GB of RAM. So that is good enough for learning. Storage details, you can see DevSDA1. So those who are having basic of Linux will find no difficulty here. Virtual CPU, 1 memory, 1 GB, instant storage, EBS, elastic block storage. So here you have to create a key pair to connect using SSH. If you are using PuTTY, you have to load this key and then connect to the EC2 instance. To create a new pair, key pair name, just say demo, download key pair. Okay, rename this file, remove this txt part, because generally the key file will be having .pem extension. Okay, then come back to this and then launch instance. So your instance is launching. This is your instance ID. So you can also connect using AWS CLI to this, but we have downloaded it. So I have a Mac system and I have a terminal, so I can directly use SSH command. But let's wait for this launch to be completed. So you can see here all the configuration, demo, AWS DA1, EBS, E2 micro. So it has public IP, zone is out one. This is Amazon machine ID, machine image ID. Okay, so now we have to connect. So first, so I have downloaded in the download folder. So first you have to make sure. So I am in download, chmod 400. We have to give permission to this VM file. From Windows you have to use putty, and then you have to load this VM file, and then copy this command. It's very easy to connect really. Yes, you are now connected to Ubuntu system. Congratulations. So you can now type your command. You can see how much space is there. There was less memory they are providing, 8 GB, 8 GB, and RAM 1 GB, total 983 MB. Okay, so around 1 GB. So I will show you how to access this using public IP. So go to Elastic IP, because if you will ping this IP from your system, it will not ping. This is the public IP, right? Because this will be having, this is the private IP. So this private IP will not be able to access from remote systems. So this is the private IP. Wherever this rack is there, this hardware is there. Let's say it is in Texas or New York. So in that data center only it will be, this system will be accessible, this hardware will be accessible. So you have to use this IP. So now there is a functionality called Elastic IP. Elastic IP will allocate a new IP for this system. Click here. So we have got one IP here. Okay. So again go to the EC2 dashboard, instances, okay. So Elastic, associate. So we have to associate this to instance. So our instance is this one, 36B. Okay, and this is the private IP address. So let's associate this, and again go to your instance. Okay, this one is the instance. Okay, now you can see this star. So now this is your public IP. Again try to ping. Okay, okay. Again we have to connect because there is some performance issue here. Okay, so ping to that IP. Copy this. So we are not able to ping because I think that port is not open here. So there is a group called security group. Check security. What security group does is, so for ping we need to allow, so this is just a Linux basics, you should know that we have to allow the ICMP ping packet. So we have to add this rule. Custom all ICMP, you have to select this all ICMP, delete, this is not required, and just do anywhere. If you do custom means you have a company and you want to allow few people to access this system, this AWS EC2 system. So I want all my friends to access, so I'll do anywhere and my work is done. Security group, then you have to again go to the EC2 and then this running, select this running instance and attach that security group. So add this ICMP packet security group. Okay, so if any security group is not there, you have to add that security group. So now let's ping. See, I am able to ping, so it means I have added that. Again let's, okay, I am pinging from here itself. Let's ping from here. So from here also I am able to ping. From my Mac system also I am able to ping. See, okay. So when you say ifconfig, only your private IP is shown here, not this public IP. Public IP is shown in the console, AWS console. Okay. Now what I will do, I will install Apache. You have to get install Apache 2. And I will try to access through browser. Let's check. Great. Apache, it's running at port number 80. So copy this IP and go to the browser :80. Okay, so it's not opening. So for this also we need to create a security group, or we have to attach this instance to existing security group. Security group, let's create a security group. I'll show how to allow HTTP connections, so that I'll show you, because already I have created allow HTTP from anywhere. Okay. Add rule, search HTTP port 80 anywhere, do from anywhere, because I want all my friends to access this. Get security group. Okay, this is created. So again go to EC dashboard and then select this, access, instance, setting, networking, attach security group, change security group, allow HTTP, select this. Okay, this I have created. So select this. You can select this also, not a problem, but just okay. So now I should be able to see, I'm able to connect. So my home page is, shown here. This is the home page of this Apache 2. So you can run a web server on EC2 and you can access. So what we have done, we have launched EC2, we have access virtual machine, so we don't need Linux system in our home. We can just use AWS, and we can install web server, we can ping, we can do whatever we want. If we have more money, we can go for 300 GB, 400 GB, 500 GB. So thank you friend, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe my channel, and also share with your friends. Thank you.